Hey guys, it's Old Man Chi here, back again with another video for Red Devil Studio. Sorry this video is late. I was at work, but I just want to do just a quick post-match reaction response, to Manchester United's emphatic 4-0 win over Leeds United. Watched the game, and my goodness, we have talent, and I think that. To be honest, this was a game for the youth. The youth really stood out, and the irony is that I feel like the more established players, like your Matters, for example, and your Lingards and so on, dropped the ball a bit. But the young players in terms of United's academy players, but also the players that United brought in, and then of course Marcus Rashford. They really stood out. This is the type of football. Yes, it's only pre-season. Yes, it's only Leeds. But this is the kind of type of football that you want to see. Now, already I can see that the potential issue of how Ole wants to play is that I do not think he has a easy way of breaking down teams that want to put 10 men behind the ball. I think that's something that they got to work with. There's got to be a bit more creativity. And I don't think essentially we're waiting for Pogba to do something. That's the big issue, which is so far that I'm learning from pre-season. Now, Leeds didn't do that, and I think because they didn't do that, we had more space. But I think when it comes to the Premier League, we'll come across quite a few teams who will just do that, who will put 10 men behind the ball, who will defend, who have no problem doing that, and will drop points because we're not able to break down these teams. So that's just something to bear in mind. But irrespective of that, this is how we wanted United to play. Quick, fast, transition play, counter-attacking football. That's the United way. That's how we play. That's how we like it. That's what we want. That's how we want to play. Sorry, guys. So it was great, really, to see, Rashford running the defence at pace. Daniel James, new signing, running again at pace. Always pressing. Always hungry for the ball. It was also good to see Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He put a nice assist for the goal. As I said about Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's very good defensively, but offensively, there's still much to be improved on. So we're getting early signs that he is getting his offensive aspect of his game worked upon. That is really good, because if that element of his game is better, then he could be one of the top centre-backs in the Premier League, and certainly in the world if he pushes himself, because his defensive side is very good. Looking at other young players as well, the academy players that came in, and Chong and Gomez, really took their chance. I think that Chong in particular had a better game this game. Although they were playing in the second half, I thought he had an impact there. Got the penalty, which was good. Marshall puts it away cleanly. But I think they shone more. And again, I think perhaps that's probably because they had more space than they would have had against a 10-man kind of team. Because when we played against Perth, there wasn't much of space. We're trying to go through the channels, trying to get through the centre, and we weren't getting them. He just kept on losing the ball. So it was good to see Chong really performing and stepping up to the plate, really. No complaints for like Romero or anything like that. Defensively, it was good to see Bailly back from injury and just sort of going back in. I mean, the key thing always with Eric Bailly is just, can he remain fit? That's always been a big thing, because I think people would be content with a Bailly-Lindelof centre-back pairing, although I think the positive thing about someone like Harry Maguire is that he's good in the air. We did see a bit about that from Phil Jones. He did score a corner with his head. But in general, Chris Smalling is okay in the air. I think he's all right. He's probably our best head of the ball, I would argue. It's just that other aspects are not as well refined, let's put it that way. But I do think that, as we talked on previous videos, if United do go forth and sign Harry Maguire, then it's a positive, because we finally have someone who can really challenge in the air, because he's a player that essentially scores most of his goals with his head. So that's that's ideal. I think that certainly is ideal. Um, we do need to get someone like the point I guess I'm trying to make is that we still need to get a centre back, because we need a different type of centre back. We need a centre back that is dominant in the air and that can lead. And while I don't know whether Harry Maguire fits into the leadership category, he definitely fits in terms of the stability, dominant in the air type of category, which is good contrast to Lindelof, for example. Bailly is physical, but can be reckless and is prone to injury, so that's the only issue with that. And the others, who knows? Axel, again, very physical, able to really sort of is staking the claim, but how much first team experience he's going to get this season, I don't know. But like I said, it was more the experienced players that I think, Matt and Lingard, I'm not. Lingard is getting a bit too inconsistent for me, to be honest. Mata, again, a bit too slow for pace. I'm a bit concerned that those are going to essentially be our right wing options for next season. If I'm honest, I would probably have Daniel James there. It's not ideal to throw him right into it, but I don't know what other options we have. We're not going to purchase a right winger, so you either put James or maybe even Greenwood there, have Rashford up top, and then Martial on the left, or have a transition alternating between those three, so because I just think that the others, your Daniel James, your Greenwoods, have the pace, have the desire to press, and increasingly a lot of these guys are having the fitness, and we can build on that. Lingard and Mata, so far, although it's only pre-season, so they don't seem to be as consistent as I'd like, and that is a continued trend coming from last season as well. So yeah, I mean, this is the main thing. This is a glimpse of what Ollie's football is. This is, so when people look back at what type of football I want to play, this is the type of football Ollie wants to play. Quick, fast, transitional, counter-attacking football. We can be quicker, I think, and I think hopefully that will come with time. And we're working on more ball work. But yeah, I think that I'm encouraged by the performance that I saw against Leeds, and long may it continue. Please like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio, guys. Hit that notification button to get the latest videos from us, guys. It's been great. We're over 300 subscribers now, and we keep on growing. I'm hoping, and that we can get to 500 subscribers. Let's push it. Let's push it to 500 subscribers at least by the end of the week. And we're halfway to 1,000. I've posted a video there again, and hopefully we'll get the competition going. Going to be announcing some Manchester United merch. Merch or game later, I'm not entirely sure yet. Just something that's easy to send to people. But yeah, please continue to support the channel. Really appreciate the support. Follow us on Twitter at WeAreUnitedX. Post on the comments below. Just another quick announcement as well, guys. Because our round table, the link will be posted in the description, as well as the end of this video. Our round table with a couple of other fans of different clubs. We had a Liverpool fan, we had an Arsenal fan, we had a Chelsea fan, and we basically just had a discussion regarding expectation on the Premier League, and that was fairly popular. So we're going to try and do that again this week. I'm going to set an event reminder. It will usually be around between 6 or 7, but confirmation of time will be in the event reminder. This week we'll be talking about what our ideal starting 11 is. It's live stream, so we're more than happy to take your questions, guys. Please bookmark the time, because we want to make it quite interactive, get a community going, and we just want to have just a really awesome discussion and chat. So yeah, a lot planned, basically a lot planned for this channel. It's small, but it's growing, and I just want to thank you guys for your support. So, lastly, what do you guys think? Are you excited? Are you anticipating the start of the Premier League season, which is edging closer and closer and closer? Do you think we're going to get those transfer deals on the line? What do you think about Manchester United Football Club? Have a nice evening, guys, and cheers.